Situado em águas ultraprofundas no Bloco 31, a mais de 300 km da costa angolana, o PSVM desenvolve em simultâneo 4 campos: Plutão, Saturno, Vênus e Marte, todos eles interligados por uma extensa rede de tubos e cabos submarinos. A cerca de 2.000 metros de profundidade, é a maior estrutura submarina do mundo até à data, construída numa área superior a 90 km. É com orgulho que a BP e os seus parceiros do Bloco 31 têm a honra de apresentar o FPSO PSVM, o maior projeto petrolífero de águas ultraprofundas em África e o maior do mundo em termos de extensão submarina e de profundidade. Convertido a partir de um superpetroleiro, o FPSO PSVM tem capacidade instalada de produção de 150.000 barris dia, num comprimento de 355 metros e 57 metros de largura, 20.000 toneladas de peso e 22,2 metros de calado, sendo capaz de armazenar 1,8 milhões de barris de petróleo e processar 245 milhões de metros cúbicos de gás. Bem-vindos ao PSVM e ao mundo do petróleo. Estão convidados a vir a bordo para uma visita guiada com o OEM do PSVM.
Well, hello. My name is Graham Beattie. I'm the Offshore Installation Manager of the FPSO PSVM, and here is my FPSO. This is my world. This is what I manage. So everything starts here. We're actually not quite at the top of the turret, but we're right at the very front of the ship on what's called the turret. And this is where, behind everything that goes on here, oil comes from the various fields: Legendado, Saturno, Venus and Marte. That's what PSVM stands for. The oil comes in up through the turret, which we're standing on now, right at the very front of the ship, and then that oil comes across the swivel, as we call it, into the plant. Okay, so this is us on the turret, at basically the main level. So we've got riser shutdown valves and everything below us, and this is where the oil flow comes up. What I'm about to do now is basically put one foot on what is the actual rotating part of the FPS. So this is fixed to the seabed with the anchor chains, and then this is the part and the rest of the ship that's in front of me that actually moves around the turret. It's quite a unique system and quite important. It's very difficult to actually get your head around what happens in here and how we get oil, water, gas and everything from the turret into a facility. We have quite a major piece of fancy kit just up above us. This is the nerve centre. From these screens here we can tell anything that's going on out there, subsea as well as on top sides and basically in the tanks of the vessel. Basically monitoring everything. If it's almost a fully operated, automated system. If things don't start to work or run correctly, alarms come up, and this is why the guys are here. So it's not quite automated in as much as that we have to have manual intervention from the control room technicians. So this is the nerve centre of the FPSO. And this is where the chemist basically goes out on the plant, takes samples using these sample bombs.
That's basically a closed loop sampling. That's where we use the cylinder for. That's about 2 liters
Of oil
inside there.
Oil, water, sediment.
Once the sediment all mixed out there. PSVM test tells us what solid we have in the crude and the percentage of free water we have in the crude itself. So basically on this one I would say we have a little bit of solids on the very bottom.
Okay, down here?
Down there, yeah. That's pretty much solids in there, and obviously as I say free water, and there's a pretty crude without any chemical.
We've got about 2% of water and
2% of water and
98% of oil and
crude oil.
some solids.
Yeah.
And so finally, this is the last stage whereby we take the last remnants of water out of the oil. So the next stage is this oil and goes into the tanks. So this part here is all about drying oil free of water that might be entrained in the oil before it goes into the tanks below us. All right, so here we are at the final stage of our tour. We will have an export tanker, and one of these tugs that's out around the vessel will be holding on to the tanker behind us, and we will then start, once everything's connected correctly and we pressure test it, we will then start pumping oil from the tanks below the ship and the process plant through the metering skid, down through that line there and down and onto the tanker. And once we've exported approximately 1 million barrels, we will stop the export, flush the hose, and we will disconnect the tanker, and the tanker will sail off to either a refinery or to another installation to pick up some more oil.